Hollywood's biggest stars hit the red carpet for the 30th annual Screen Actors Guild Awards over the weekend to celebrate the best achievements in film and television from the past year.
And it is time now to dive into the fashion triumphs, misses, and so-so sartorial choices with TMS entertainment reporter Morgan Hoffman, who joins us in studio, and fashion expert Susie Wall, who joins us as always from Vancouver. Let's get right to it. Susie, you've divided all of your favorite looks, your triumphs that caught your eye, into categories inspired by last night's nominated and winning films and shows. And first up, we've got our maestros, the stars who orchestrated, if you will, a fashion masterpiece.
Yes, you know what? Conducting things, we have to begin with the phenomenal Lily Gladstone, who was a winner last night, looking fantastic in red. Red was trending last night. We saw Reese in it, Fran Drescher. There she is on the left. Phenomenal. Armani Privé, 200 fringes on What to Wear Wednesdays. We have been talking about how fringes are going to be on spring, summer street stylings. There they are with red Siam crystals. I thought she looked amazing. Love the shout out to the important Molly Murphy Brown Adams, I should say, for those earrings. Next, we have Belle Powley and Chanel. This is an incredibly crafted dress, embroidered bustier, the petticoat framed in feathers, feminine without being too frothy. Loved it. Greta Lee, very big fashion moment. Ice blue, textured off the shoulder. We see the slouchy black gloves. This was by The Row, which I think is important because we all know them as one of the best luxury brands in the world. Now they will start to be seen as more than just a day wear brand. And on the far right, winner, Io Debris for the Bear in Loire, a really cool brand out of Brooklyn since about 2017. Beyonce just showed up front row at their fashion show in New York the other night, so they are catapulting. I thought she looked so architectural, very fashion. These are all triumphs for me, Morgan. What say you, little mama?
Oh, right. I'm so pumped. I feel like we're on the same page here. You know how much I love Io Debris. I think every time she shows up on a red carpet, it's something completely different. So for me, that was a huge triumph. I don't even know if that's my favorite look of award season, but it was different than what we've seen from her. So I loved it, loved it, loved it. Lily Gladstone, that red look. I mean, wow. It's interesting, right? From the beginning of award show to where we are now with her, I feel like she has stepped up her game every red carpet. So that's another triumph for me.
Okay. All right. Of all of these picks, Susie, I'm going to give my triumph here to Lily. She looked stunning. I do feel there are a couple of triumphs missing from this category. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled. I'm not going to mention them yet. I'm going to see where they come up.
Do we have controversy early on?
I want her to get spicy.
Jeffrey?
I'm feeling a little uncomfortable now.
Take off your jacket.
All right, yes. I don't know. Triumph all around, including I love the long gloves. Very nice.
You do like that.
Yes. Nice throwback look there.
All right.
I like it.
All right, our next category, Susie, inspired by lessons in chemistry. Maybe there's I think my girl's going to be thrown in here. Highlighting the stars who delivered the perfect concoction of a bold pop of color.
Right. We're going to get into what I thought was one of the most amazing looks of the night. First, Brie Larson. I have been hard on her on the morning show for not bringing it because I've wanted her to be fresh and youthful. We have been talking, Lisa, Natalie, and I, for months about how the monochromatic matching set with the crop combo is going to be hot. There she is. Versace. I just thought she looked and felt fantastic. You could tell by the way she carried herself. She's youthful and fresh. The great Coleman Domingo. Brand is off-white. It's ballerina pink. I love the architecture of this. Those are Christian Lou heels with a bit of lift, little 80s, little retro. Emily Blunt in red. I thought she looked phenomenal. This is Louis Vuitton. I enjoyed the plunge. I loved her hair down and soft. She's got more angular, sort of pointy features like me. And so when you have to soften your face so that you don't become too angular in combination with a dress with this type of architecture, I thought it was a great combo. And on the far right, Margot Robbie. Morgan, yesterday on Instagram, you were saying, at first when I saw the photo, I was so. When I saw it move in video, I got it. So I actually really enjoyed this. It's Schiaparelli, very 80s. I appreciated the ankle bracelet. I liked how it flounced up at the shoulder and formed into a train. It was like her own +1.
Absolutely. I thought that was very artistic too. It was almost like a work of art. For me, I can't remember the last time I thought a guy was best dress of the night, even compared to the beautiful dresses. And that's Coleman Domingo for me. That baby pink suit. I was blown away by that look. And it's hard for guys to stand out. They have suits. They don't have as many options as women. And I just thought that was lovely.
All right. Brie is a triumph for me.
Yes.
I'm so glad you included her in that array. I felt sorry for whoever sat behind Margot. Because that was, that was big. Not a huge, that wasn't one of my favorite picks, but Brie, I loved that outfit.
Yeah. Brie's a miss for me.
No.
Just to be a contrarian.
Don't do it.
For
Don't
no other
do
reason.
it. We're both
No
going to
other-
be upset.
No way. I'm not buying it, MacArthur.
Okay, we got to get to our final category. This is
Okay.
inspired by
Okay.
tiny, beautiful things, giving a moment to the best embellishments and details, Susie, on the red carpet.
Okay, we'll go through this quickly. Ali Wong, winner. She's quirky. She's cool. She arrived in a Sprinter van. She thanked her mom. I mean, I think she's a really rad kind of woman. I'd love to see how her evolution is going to change over the next few years, but I tip my hat to her for her quirkiness. Maddie Ziegler, an important dress. Alexander McQueen, 2003. I love these young ingenues wearing archival pieces. We're going to see a lot of shredded tendrils move into that kind of spring-summer street stylings. Emma Blunt channeling a bygone era, Louis Vuitton dripping in these kind of pearls and sequins. And on the far right, Storm Reid, impossibly chic in Balmain, cut out another trend, the Floribunda, the center part. I thought she was a storybook and she was matronly she was very sort of modern and fresh without being matronly. So for me, she was also a 10 out of 10. These were all triumphs for me in their own way. Morgan, what do you say?
Yeah, Ali Wong, either a weeping willow, a fountain. I mean, so many people were comparing her to so many things online because it was just a standout. I don't even know if I love it, but it was so memorable. So memorable. So that was a win for me.
Okay. I just want to do a shout out to, I was so happy to see Jen Aniston not in black. And I thought Sheryl Lee Ralph looked fantastic. I'm sorry I don't have pictures. I should have done this.
No, I love her.
Okay, Jeffrey.
All good. All triumphs all the way around, as are Susie Wall and Morgan Hoffman. Thank you both. Good to see you this morning.